The witch wound. No, it's not something you get from tripping over a broomstick, nor is it a mark left by a hex gone wrong. The witch wound is a term that refers to a deep, inherited collective trauma carried, most often by women, but also by anyone who dares to be a little too magical, too intuitive, too outspoken, or just too other for society's liking. This wound is the psychic scar left from centuries of persecution, witch hunts, both literal and metaphorical, and all the ways people have been shamed, silenced, or even punished for stepping out of line, speaking their truth, or simply existing in a way that made the powers that be uncomfortable. To really get it, imagine a time when, if you liked herbs, had a pet cat, or were just a little too good at making sourdough, you could be accused of witchcraft. Then imagine watching your friend, neighbors, perhaps even yourself, being outcast, tortured, or worse, all for being different. Now, fast forward a few hundred years. The torches and pitchforks may be gone, but the echoes of that fear? Still there. It shows up as the urge to shrink when you want to speak out, the second-guessing sing of your intuition, or the anxiety that comes with being too much for other people. Congratulations, you've just met the witch wound. Why is healing this wound so important? Because, frankly, we're all a bit tired of living as if we're one wrong move away from being burned at the stake. The witch wound keeps us small, silent, and apologetic. It whispers, don't draw attention to yourself. Don't stand out. Don't trust your inner knowing. And for goodness sake, don't let anyone know you have crystals in your bra. It's the reason why, even today, people hold back from expressing their true selves, sharing their gifts, or following their intuition. Healing it isn't just about feeling better personally. It's about giving ourselves and each other permission to exist authentically, to be wise, weird, wild, and unapologetically magical. So, how do we heal this ancient, stubborn, broomstick-shaped wound? Spoiler alert, there's no ointment you can pick up at the pharmacy for this one, and lighting sage alone won't cut it, though it does smell nice and makes you look very cool on Instagram. Healing the witch wound is a process, one that involves reflection, community, and a healthy dose of not taking yourself too seriously. First, recognize it. Awareness is the magic ingredient. Notice when you feel afraid to speak up, when you hide parts of yourself, or when you feel shame about your passions or beliefs. These are the witch wound's fingerprints. Instead of beating yourself up, try a bit of curiosity. Oh, hey, ancestral trauma, nice of you to drop in. Could you please take a seat over there while I get on with being amazing? Second, connect with others. One of the reasons the witch wound exists is because isolation was a powerful weapon. People were separated, mistrusted, and made to feel alone in their weirdness. Community is the antidote. Find your people, the ones who love you for your quirks, who encourage your magic, and who would never, ever rat you out to the local inquisition. Whether it's a coven, a book club, or a group chat dedicated to moon memes, community helps you remember you're not alone. Third, reclaim your magic. And no, this doesn't mean you have to start cackling or don a pointy hat, unless you want to, in which case, please invite me next time. Whatever magic means to you, your creativity, your intuition, your voice, your weird hobbies, lean into it. The more you own your power, the less power the witch wound has over you. Finally, let's talk about ritual. Because what's a witchy wound without a little witchy healing? Here's a small, slightly irreverent, but heartfelt ritual to help you on your way. To begin, gather a candle, bonus points if it's purple or black, which aesthetic matters, a mirror, and something that makes you feel magical. Crystal, tarot card, leftover Halloween costume, whatever. Light the candle and, if you're feeling extra, put on a playlist that makes you feel unstoppable. May I suggest I'm Every Woman? Or anything by Stevie Nicks? Sit in front of the mirror, look yourself in the eyes and say, "Dear self, I know it's been rough. For generations, we've been told to be small, to hide, to fear our own magic. But today, I call back all the power I gave away, all the times I shrank or silenced myself to fit in. I honor the witches who came before me, yes, even the ones who had questionable taste in hats. I honor my own weirdness, my gifts, and my right to exist, loudly and unapologetically. The world needs my magic, and I'm not going to hide it anymore. Also, if any ancestors are listening, please send better snacks next time. Blow out the candle, give yourself a wink in the mirror, and go do something a little bit magical. Write a poem, tend your house plants, wear your most colorful socks to the grocery store, or just let yourself be seen and heard in some small way. Every time you do, you heal the witch wound, not just for yourself, but for everyone who ever had to hide their spark. And remember, healing isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Some days you'll feel like a powerful sorceress, ready to hex the patriarchy. Other days, you'll just want to binge watch something and eat snacks shaped like moons. Both are valid. The witch wound is sneaky, but so are you. Use your humor, your sarcasm, and your magic, and little by little, you'll turn those old scars into something beautiful. Maybe even into a badge of honor. Because if anyone ever asks, were you burned at the stake? You can say, no, but I rose from the ashes anyway. So go forth, wise one. Be bold, be weird, be magical. And if anyone gives you trouble, just remind them, the only thing scarier than a witch is a witch who's healed. Thank you for journeying with us through these stories and reflections. May the wisdom of the past guide your present and illuminate your path forward. Remember, the strength you seek has always lived within you, waiting to be rediscovered and celebrated. As you move through the world, may you carry your light boldly, knowing you are part of a lineage of resilience and magic. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.